ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
मधुबन के इस चमन की तुम बहार हो, मधुबन के इस चमन की तुम बहार हो।
परम पिता शिव के गले का हार हो, परम पिता शिव के गले का हार हो।
मधुबन के इस चमन की तुम बहार हो, मधुबन के इस चमन की तुम बहार हो। महकोगे फूल बन के इस जहान में, महकोगे फूल बन के इस जहान में। चमकोगे चांद से अंधकार में, चमकोगे चांद से अंधकार में। तुम सृष्टि के श्रृंगार हो, तुम बहार हो। तुम सृष्टि के श्रृंगार हो, तुम बहार हो। मधुबन के इस चमन की तुम बहार हो, मधुबन के इस चमन की तुम बहार हो। के अवतार हो, तुम बहार हो। तुम प्रेम के अवतार हो, तुम बहार हो। मधुबन के इस चमन की तुम बहार हो, मधुबन के इस चमन की तुम बहार हो। जहान के तुम नूर हो, प्रकाश फैलाओ।
सबके दिलों की आस हो, दुख दर्द मिटाओ।
जहान के तुम नूर हो, प्रकाश फैलाओ।
सबके दिलों की आस हो, दुख दर्द मिटाओ।
तुम बाबा के दुलार हो, तुम बहार हो। तुम बाबा
Om Shanti. Today Baba is decorating we children as a spiritual military, and Baba makes us realize that we are to establish the new aged world. And when we invoke anybody, we say that come with me for 2 steps, then there will be the whole life going along with them. So Baba gradually will say little by little, and then the knowledge becomes very minute and subtle. Today Baba says, body consciousness and ego has many forms, and because we fall down, the bones will be broken. Even after falling down, the body consciousness will remain a little, and there will be weaknesses within us. And therefore today Baba is very well explaining about how to renounce body consciousness. We are Brahmins, we are instruments, and therefore we shouldn't make any mistake, because Baba says you're an incognito army, you're the member of an incognito army. And when the army men are said, and whatever they are said, wherever they are said, they have to do it anyway. And therefore there will be no answer as a no for the army men. Baba is showing many forms and also decorating in many forms. 27 October 2025, sweet children. To be delicate is to have body consciousness. You children mustn't have any devilish sanskar of sulking or crying. You have to tolerate happiness and sorrow, respect and disrespect. Question: what is the main reason for service becoming slack? Answer: service becomes slack when out of body consciousness you begin to look at the weaknesses of one another. Not to get on with someone is also to have body consciousness. It is being delicate to say, I can't live with so and so, I can't stay here. To say these words means to become a thorn and be disobedient. We have to walk hand in hand. The sanskars have to match, but it is very subtle. So shouldn't say I can't live with so and so, I can't stay here. To say these words means to become a thorn and be disobedient. Baba says, children, you are the spiritual military, and you therefore have to be present as soon as you receive an order. In Sakha, that was Brahma Baba's principle. When Guru calls means the call of death. It was a very big inculcation, and when Baba entered in him, Baba was very obedient to Shiv Baba. Don't make excuses about anything. When we get any direction from Madhuban, we will be ready to do. We have to lift the Govardhan mountain. We have to give the cooperation of our little finger, and nobody can give an excuse that I have no time. The tears will be in the eyes saying we are not getting leave or permission, and therefore Baba says, we cannot give any excuses on God's service. Om Shanti. The spiritual father sits here and explains to you spiritual children. The first teaching that you children receive is to consider yourselves to be souls. Let go of body consciousness and become soul conscious. I am a soul. Only when I become soul conscious can I remember the Father. That is the path of ignorance, and this is the path of knowledge. Only the one Father who grants salvation to everyone gives you this knowledge. He is incorporeal, that is, he doesn't have a human form. No one with a human form can be God. All souls are incorporeal, but because of becoming body conscious, they have forgotten that they are souls. The Father says, you now have to return home. Consider yourselves to be souls. Only when you consider yourselves to be souls and you remember the Father, can your sins of many births be burnt away. There is no other way to do this. Even the sacrificial fire is created by having bricks on all four sides. Here Baba teaches us to remain introverted, to have bhakti. Only then our sins will be absolved, and there is no other method. It is also become impure and also become pure. The Father has explained that pure souls exist in the golden and silver ages, souls that become impure in the kingdom of Ravan. It is also explained in the picture of the ladder how those who were pure became impure. 5,000 years ago, when your souls were in the abode of peace, you were pure. That is also called the land of Nirvana. Later in the Iron Age, when you became impure, you cried out, "Oh, purify or come." The Father explains, children, only I can give you this knowledge of changing from impure to pure. No one else can give you. This knowledge then disappears. The Father himself has to come and give us this knowledge. Here human beings have created many scriptures. In the golden age there are no scriptures. There is not a trace of the path of devotion there. The Father says, only through me can you become pure from impure. A pure world definitely has to be created. I come and teach you children Raj Yoga. You also have to imbibe divine virtues. To sulk or cry is to have a devilish nature. The father says, your children have to tolerate happiness and sorrow, respect and disrespect. It is very well mentioned in the Gita too. You mustn't become delicate. Baba says you mustn't become delicate. To say I cannot stay in this place is also being delicate. We say to someone that this one said to me this and it affected me. Our respected Didi, Manmohini Didi would say, if anyone's words make you disheartened, Didi would ask them, where did it affect you? In which organ did it affect you? Even everybody would come into laughter when the Didi would ask this. Baba says, you children have to tolerate happiness and sorrow, respect and disrespect. You mustn't become delicate. To say I cannot stay in this place is also being delicate. When we fill in the form to become surrendered, then we tell Baba, when you take us into your refuge, wherever you make me sit, whatever you make me feed, I will have it. And we cannot say that I can't stay in this place, I can't do this. Once we are dedicated means we don't have any desires for ourselves. We follow what Baba says. We can't say that I can't stay in this place and I can't do this. The Father says, only through me you can become pure from impure. You mustn't become delicate. To say I can't stay in this place is also being delicate. You shouldn't have any thoughts such as, this one's nature is like this one is like that. Why do we forget that God has selected everyone? They also belong to our family. They are also our brothers or sisters. We are unable to look at their good virtues. And therefore Baba says, never say this one's nature is like this one is like that. Let only flowers constantly emerge from your lips. Don't allow thorns to emerge from your lips. So many children still allow thorns to emerge from their lips. To become angry with someone is also being a thorn. Many children are unable to get on with another. Because of being body conscious, they continue to look at the weaknesses of others, and this is why their own weaknesses are left in them. When the military go to war, their duty is to fight the enemy. The military are also called in when there are floods or some upheaval. Then the military start doing the work of laborers. The government orders the military to clear mud, to clean. They will clean the whole unit. They also do the work of the laborers. The government will order them, you have to clear the mud. If someone doesn't do or go, he would be shot. The government's orders have to be obeyed. The Father says, you are also bound to do service. I had once asked Dadi Manohar, Baba said that we are spiritual military. Then why don't you apply any punishment when anything goes wrong? Dadi would say, Sister Manorma, this is a divine family. The Father says you are also bound to do service. The government's orders have to be obeyed. The Father says you are also bound to do service. You immediately have to be ready to do service wherever the Father asks you to go and do it. If you don't accept this, you are not counted as part of this military. Such ones are unable to sit in the Father's heart. You are the Father's helpers in giving everyone the message. For instance, when a big museum is open somewhere 10 miles away, you still have to go and do service there. You mustn't think about the cost. You are receiving the orders of the highest on high government, the unlimited Father, whose right hand is Dharam Raj. This is the biggest government of all. If you don't follow Shrimad, you fall. Shrimad says, make your eyes civil. Have the courage to conquer lust. These are Baba's orders. If you don't follow them, the karmic philosophy will make you break. Baba says, if you don't follow them, you become totally crushed. First law says you will not climb onto Baba's heart. Secondly, you will be crushed. And thirdly, you will then lose out on claiming a kingdom for 21 births. The Father says, no one except you children can know me. Only through you children will claim the inheritance of the kingdom. Those who came in the previous cycle will gradually continue to emerge again. These are absolutely new things. This is the age of the Gita. There is golden, silver, copper, iron age, but there is no mention of the confluence age in the scriptures. They have shown the Gita in the copper age, but it must surely have been at the confluence age when Raj Yoga was taught. These things are not in anyone's intellect. You now have the intoxication of this knowledge, whereas those people have the intoxication of the path of devotion. They say, even if God were to come, we would not stop doing devotion. This picture of the ladder showing the rise and fall is very good. In spite of that, people's eyes don't open. They are totally engrossed in the intoxication of Maya. They will have the intoxication of Maya. They don't have the intoxication of knowledge. It takes a long time before the intoxication of this knowledge arises. Even on the path of devotion, God gives the fruit of what you do. But here on the path of knowledge, Baba gives you multi-million fold as what you do, and when you do as the Father says. Whatever order the Father gives you, you mustn't make any excuse. To say I can't do that is to be disobedient. When you receive Srimad to do something, understand that is Shiv Baba's elevated direction. Shiv Baba is the bestower of salvation. The bestower can never give wrong directions. He is Trikaldarshi. Baba knows everything. The Father says, I entered this one at the end of his many births. Look how Lakshmi goes ahead of him. It is remembered that the females are always placed at the front, Lakshmi and then Narayan. As are the king and queen, so the subjects. You have to become just as elevated. What is there in today's world? It is now Ravan's kingdom over the whole world. Everyone says that they want the kingdom of God. It is now the confluence age. The kingdom of Ravan didn't exist when it was the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. No one knows how the change took place. Everyone is in total darkness. They think that the Iron Age is still in its infancy and at the crawling stage. Therefore, people are sleeping even more deeply. Only the spiritual Father gives you spirits, this spiritual knowledge. He teaches you Raj Yoga. Shri Krishna cannot be called the spiritual Father. He would never say, oh spiritual children. You also have to write, the spiritual knowledgeful Father is giving spiritual children the spiritual knowledge. The Father explains, all the human beings of the world are body conscious. None of them knows what they are. The Father says, no soul can ever become merged. It has been explained to you children. You celebrated Diwali and Dasara. Baba says, it has been explained to you children what Dasara and Deepavali are. All the worshipping that people do is a blind faith. It is called playing with dolls. It is also called worshipping stone. People go and bow their heads in front of the idols, but they don't understand anything. It is said, knowledge, worship and disinterest. This knowledge lasts for half a cycle and then worshipping begins. You are now receiving this knowledge. Therefore, there is a disinterest in devotion. If there is extreme happiness, there will be disinterest. If there is extreme sorrow, there will be disinterest. This world is changing. There is devotion in the Iron Age. There is no devotion in the Golden Age. There everyone is worthy of worship. The Father asks, children, why do you bow your heads? For half a cycle, you rubbed your heads on the floor and used up all your money and achieved nothing. Maya has completely scalped you and made you poverty-stricken. The Father has now come to put everyone's head right. Some Europeans have now also gradually begun to understand. Baba has explained that the people of Bharat have become completely tamoguni. Those of other religions come later. Therefore, they experience less happiness and less sorrow. The people of Bharat experience a great deal of happiness and a great deal of sorrow. At the beginning, they are so wealthy, they are the masters of the world. Those of other religions are not wealthy at first. One country was looted again and again, several times. Baba says, in the beginning you were very wealthy, you were the masters of the world. They become wealthy gradually after their religion has expanded. Bharat has now become the poorest of all. It is in Bharat that there are those with a blind faith. This too is predestined in the drama. The Father says, that which I made into heaven has now become hell. The people here have become those with monkey intellects. I come to make them worthy of sitting in a temple. Monkeys not only has attachment, but it copies each and everything. God comes and makes us worthy of sitting in a temple. The vices are so strong. There is so much anger. Let there be no anger in you. Become completely sweet and peaceful, extremely sweet. You also know that only a handful out of multi-millions emerge to claim a royal status. Nobody can snatch away our happiness. We only have to remember that we are selected souls and we are handful from multi-million. The Father says, I have come to change you from ordinary humans into Narayan, in that it is 8 main jewels who are remembered. There are 8 jewels. There are 8 jewels with the Father who is in the middle of them. 8 pass with honors. Somewhere chain, locket. In between there is a Shubaba. Baba says, I have come to make you into deities. 8 pass with honors, and that too is number-wise according to the efforts they make. It takes a great deal of effort to break body consciousness. The consciousness of your bodies must be completely removed. There are many branches of body consciousness. There is a lot of expansion of body consciousness. Some of those who strongly believe in the knowledge of the Brahma element are also like that. They renounce their bodies just while sitting somewhere. There will be dead silence in the atmosphere. Just while sitting somewhere, they leave their bodies. Mostly they leave their bodies in the pure early hours of the morning. At night, human beings perform dirty acts, and in the morning, after bathing, they begin to remember God and worship Him. The Father continues to explain everything. At the exhibitions, first of all, give Alpha's introduction. first alpha and then beta, the kingdom. The Father is only one. He is the incorporeal one. The Father, the Creator, sits here and tells you this knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of creation. The same Father says, constantly remember me alone. Renounce all bodily relations. Consider yourselves to be souls and constantly remember me alone. When you give them the Father's introduction, no one will have the courage to question it. Once they have faith in the Father, tell them how we take 84 births. When they understand the Father, the cycle, then they will not raise any questions. When you rattle on, giving them this knowledge without first giving the Father's introduction, you waste a lot of time and your throat chokes. We forget Baba's version. We first have to explain alpha and beta. Tell them that Shiv Baba is explaining to you. Even Brahma Baba would say, I am not saying anything. Children, Shiv Baba is saying this. I don't say. Shiv Baba is saying. Similarly, you also explain in this way. Say God is saying this. So those who are soul conscious, only they can explain very well, very slowly in a simple manner. When Baba opened the Jaipur Museum, everybody was told that everybody should go to Jaipur Museum, should go and watch it. Those who explain well must give their help at the big museums. Leave your center for a few days and go to help them. Appoint someone to look after your center while you are away. If you haven't made anyone become like yourself and worthy of looking after your center, the Father would think that you are of no use and haven't done any service. Don't say, Baba, how will I go? What will happen after me? Some children write to Baba and say, how can I leave this service and go there? Baba is ordering you to go and do service at a particular place where there is an exhibition. If you haven't made anyone worthy enough to look after your center, then of what use are you? Baba has ordered you, therefore you must quickly run there. Such teachers are called Maharathis. All the rest are either the cavalry or the infantry. There should be no question as how can I go to the service because no one is there to look after me. Baba is asking, if you don't make others equal to you, then what will you do? After so much time, you still haven't made someone into a messenger who can look after the center. So many different types of people come here. Therefore, you need wisdom in knowing how to talk to them. You must definitely listen to the Murli every day. If you don't listen to the Murli, you receive an absent mark. Your children have to lay siege to the whole world So children are serving the whole world. To make this impure world pure is to lay siege to it, show everyone the path to the lands of liberation and liberation in life, and liberate them from sorrow. Acha, to you sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, Father, Bab, Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to you spiritual children. We spiritual children say Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharana. First point, become those with peaceful and extremely sweet natures. What you mustn't do, but you do a little, it comes anyway. How it comes? Baba says, never become angry. Make your eyes very, very civil. Second point, obey the Father's orders instantly. Obey the Father's orders instantly. Do the service of making this whole world pure from impure. That is, lay siege to it. Today's blessing. May you be a, give blessings to yourself. May you be a mahavir and experience happiness and contentment in situations of discontentment by having remembrance of the Father. May you be a mahavir. Those who constantly stay in a remembrance of the Father remain content in every situation. On the path of devotion, they have a principle. Whatever happens, they think, God has given this, God made this. They become content in that. And therefore, here Baba says, remain content in every situation. This is because on the basis of the power of this knowledge, on the basis of the power of this knowledge, even a situation as big as a mountain is experienced to be like a mustard seed. The mustard seed is little hard, but you will face the situation like a cotton wool. Even a situation as big as a mountain is experienced to be like a mustard seed. A mustard seed means it is nothing. Even in a situation of discontentment or a situation of sorrow, when you maintain a stage of happiness, you would then be called a mahavir. No matter what happens, together with nothing new, by having the awareness of the Father, you can have a constant and stable stage. Then no waves of sorrow or peacelessness can come to you. Slogan: constantly keep your divine form in your awareness. And no one will be able to look at you in a wasteful way. If we know that we are going to become deities, then the opposite person will also be becoming a deity. So should never look at weaknesses of anyone. And therefore Baba says, constantly keep your divine form in your awareness, and no one will be able to look at you in a wasteful way. Avyakta signal: experiment on yourself and others with your mind with the powers of yoga. After listening to knowledge, we are all energized. Electricity is the basis of experimenting with the power of science, and a computer is considered to be might, but its basis is the light. If there is no light, even the computer will not work. In the same way, the basis of your power of silence is also light. Since many types of experiments can be shown in practice by physical light, what can you not experiment with when you have the imperishable light of God? What can you not experiment with when you have the imperishable light of God, the light of your soul, and the light of your practical stage? Everyone very experienced souls are sitting in the front line. Om Shanti. Everybody will pay attention. 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. meditation. 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Sister Meera of Malaysia will give you a class. The class will be held in the conference hall, and after that there will be meditation. In the evening there will be yoga between 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. and then Brother Ramlochan will give class. Brother Ramshlok will give class, and the class will be in the Diamond Hall, and again there will be meditation. All the Sevadaris of the Diamond Hall, pay attention. In the morning today at 10 a.m., you will assemble in the meeting hall, and you will be given service. You will also remember there are CC cameras everywhere in the campus. If you get any things, you will deposit in the lost and found department. Om Shanti.
बनो महान करो कल्याण, बनो महान करो कल्याण। जगाओ ज्योति, जगाओ 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 ज्योति, बनो महान करो कल्याण, बनो महान करो कल्याण। प्यार के सागर के तुम बच्चे, सब पे प्यार बरसाओ तुम। प्यार के सागर के तुम बच्चे, सब पे प्यार बरसाओ तुम। अंधकार में बैठे हैं जो, आत्म ज्योति जगाओ तुम। खोलो झोली, खोलो झोली, देते जाओ ज्ञान के रत्नों का तुम दान। बनो महान करो कल्याण, बनो महान करो कल्याण। जगाओ ज्योति, जगाओ 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 ज्योति, बनो महान करो कल्याण, बनो महान करो कल्याण।
हमारे पास भी एक गऊ थी, बाबा के होते। वो थोड़ी बीमार थी, ठीक नहीं थी, उसको काफी दूर छोड़ के आए, फिर वो आ गई। तो बाबा ने कहा ये पली हुई है ना यहाँ की, तो वो रास्ता जान गई है, वो आएगी वापस जरूर। तो ये भी आधा कल्प उसको संभाला है ना बातों को, उल्टी सुल्टी बातों को, तो वो वापस आती है, आएगी जरूर, आती है। लेकिन हमको ये सोचना है कि मैंने अपनी ये चीज है खराब, लेकिन अपनी बन गई ना, तो मैंने बाबा को दे दी। अगर मानो आपने कोई चीज किसको दी और फिर वो वापस आपके पास आ जाए, आप रखेंगी अपने पास। तो हमको ये सोचना चाहिए मैंने बाबा को दे दिया, फिर भी अगर मेरे पास वापस आए तो मुझे नहीं